This will be kind of... Welcome, everyone, to Anything Unfortunately with Tommy Walter. I'm Tommy Walter. You may know me from such podcasts / YouTube channels as Heels and Quads Wrestling Podcast, Heels and Quads Media, Critical Kiss. Let's see. There's another one I'm forgetting. Quad Star Morning and Clairvoyant Audio Files. If you don't know me from those, then you probably don't know me. Anyways, this is my new channel. This is my solo channel. Not going to focus just on records here. I want to be able to do a channel where I can have Kiss, music, movies, sports, comics, Star Wars, whatever I want to do. I know I want to eventually talk about James Bond. So basically whatever I want to do, I'll do it here. I feel like I have to start with Kiss just because that's my thing. So we'll start with Kiss today. Maybe a second video and then we'll come back to Kiss. Today I'm going to show all of my Kiss vinyl. I'll rank the albums. I've done it before on my old channel. And then let me know in the comments below, do you want me to do sports next? Do you want me to do a different band next? You want me to go through my vinyl in alphabetical order? What do we want to do next? So chime in the comments. Of course, like this video, subscribe, share it with all your friends, share it with all your enemies, and let's get into it. So I will go through my Kiss vinyl collection, try to keep this one somewhat short, but I'm going to also go through on my Discogs and read off the pressings. I need to label my vinyl. In the comment below and let me know if you label your records, especially your records you have multiples of. That's a good question. So chime in the comments, let me know. What do you do? First up, I only have one pressing, the debut. This is a 77 reissue, Pittman pressing. Nothing real special about the label, just the Filmworks label. Sounds great. I got that on eBay for like, I don't know, 16 bucks. Hotter Than Hell. This is also a 77 repress. That seems to be my wheelhouse. For the longest time I thought this was an original, but it's not. But it does come with this. If I can turn this around. Inner sleeve there. And then of course the Filmworks label again. If I took these out of the plastic. But only one pressing of Hotter Than Hell as well. Dressed to Kill. Only have one copy of this. I'm also in the hunt for a decent, it doesn't have to be perfect, or 3 vinyl set. So any ideas where a decent quality, doesn't even have to be first press, second press is fine, just decent quality and like in $70 weight. Alright, so Dressed to Kill, this is an original. This is not an original hype sticker though. The person that bought it recreated it, which I thought was a nice touch actually, so enjoy that. But it also has the blue bogey label. So this is 1975 Richmond pressing black label text. If you can't see there, the text is black on the label. Alright, next up with count 'em, 2 copies, Kiss Alive. This one is a 76 reissue Pittman press on the camel, and then a 77 press. It's a Record Club pressing, Filmworks label 1, and this one actually has the booklet. Don't worry, I clean my records before I play them, but there's the label of that. Where's the booklet? Did I leave it in here? I must have left it in here. There it is. There's the booklet. 3 pictures, of course. Classic, iconic, all of that. There we go. I actually got a second copy of this just because my original copy, that's like my original, the one before this. Record 1 has a warp, but the only part that it has any kind of skip or anything or crackle is right as Deuce is starting. So I needed a new copy for that reason, but also I needed a book. So there's that. Next up with 2 copies is Destroyer. Another 77 repress on the Philmarks label, and then the 40th anniversary, of course, a and bogey label in gold with like a purple and gold, and then the cover's embossed, and of course it comes with a poster that's up on my bedroom wall because my wife is cool and lets me have that kind of stuff. And a lot of these that I don't have multiples of, I have in other forms, most likely CDs or any other Kiss album I don't have vinyl. Chances are I have it on CD, or I'm on the hunt for it on vinyl. Rock and Roll Over, 76 keel pressing. So this is the original with out Corky, the engineer. And I do not have the sticker. Got it like that. Of course, surprisingly good condition. I got this from a friend of mine's dad. Actually got quite a bit of records from him. Next up is, you guessed it, Love Gun, 1977. Pittman press. Guys on the label. Excellent. Spoiler alert, Love Gun is my favorite Kiss album, if you didn't know that already. Then I also have the limited color edition from, when did this come out? 20, I want to say. Let's look here. 24. Limited edition, they say. On the cool tangerine and aqua splatter. Also with the Love Gun label. Beautiful. That sounds very dynamic. Next up, Kiss Alive 2. Need to get another copy. I need the booklet. And this is a, where are you? This is a 1977 Pittman pressing. I also have the merchandise envelope. Granted, I don't have the booklet, but this was a nice bonus that I didn't know was in this listing. The order form that is filled out. It's also ripped in half, but you get the picture. Cool, either way. And I didn't even know it was in the eBay listing, like I said. And it is filled out as well. Some kid in 77 filled this out. David Wallace in Pennsylvania. If anybody knows David Wallace in a certain town in Pennsylvania, let me know. I want him to know I got his record. Maybe he sold it to me. There it is. Next up, double platinum. No award. Got this on eBay for, I don't know, like 15 bucks. Plays through great. Clean copy. Of course, the double platinum label there. From 78. Alright, then we'll start the solo albums. This is also a gold disc pressing from 78. Ace. And with the insert. And original poster. Surprisingly, only have one copy of each solo album. Need to rectify that. Need an Ace order form. We'll see what else I need. I think I only have one order form. Then we've got Peter Criss, 78 Terre Haute pressing. Love that cover. Also have the special insert sleeve. And then also Peter's extra credits for all the people that played on his album. Peter Criss poster. Thought I had the Peter merch, or maybe not. I guess not. Okay. I thought I had one merch for the solo, but I don't. I need to change that. Paul Stanley, a rainbow no W pressing, 1978. See, of course, the insert sleeve and original poster. I've heard Rick say several times on It's All For You Demon and on Critical Kiss. Go follow Critical Kiss. Subscribe to the channel at Critical Kiss on Instagram. But I've heard him say several times that it's going to cost out the ass to get the solo album posters. Also, a rainbow pressing. Gene Simmons, 1978. Insert sleeve, of course. And all of these, of course, have each individual member's cover on the label as well. Gene poster. I'm trying to go through this somewhat fast. I mean, I know a lot of this is going to be edited out because nobody wants to see me bending over picking up records. But I'm already at 15 minutes. Alright, so that's it for the solo albums. Next up, Dynasty. It's a Pittman pressing, 1979. Poster. This is Dynasty. Okay, unmasked poster. That's next. Poster's hanging up for Dynasty. We also have two merch forms. Or like that. Very nice. Not filled out. And not filled out. Okay, cool. And then mine was resold at Magic Mushroom Records. It's a Dynasty label. And of course the inner sleeve. custom inner sleeve. Alright, so I know we've got the unmasked poster. We saw that already. Original press. This is a PRC Richmond pressing. Also have 2 merch forms. Shout out to Matt, big fan of Critical Kiss. He sent me an extra one when he sent me the posters, because I had like almost no posters. I think the only posters I had were the Ace and Peter solo posters. And then that. It's got the 72 on the label. And then the 45th anniversary with the splatter. Beautiful. Love it. Love that splatter. Love the sound of this. Also recreated the black inner sleeve from the original. And a poster that is up on my wall. Next up, 1981. This, okay. I had to make sure I had my original. Alright. The custom plastic inner sleeve. And of course, the gatefold. Other than that, bare bones. No more merch forms. No more posters. But the custom plastic inner sleeve kind of makes up for it, I think. Honestly. And then from, this is a repress, but I do have 2 copies of the Elder, because what wouldn't you have? From 22, the limited edition numbered stereo translucent clear vinyl gatefold. Mine's still in the shrink. Numbered, I think this is to 7,000. Mine is number 5358. Half speed master. Engineered in Germany. And then that comes with, that recreates the Japanese cover. We've got lyric sheet, or that's the inner lyrics. And then translucent clear. And then we have the lyrics in German. Pretty cool. I know the Elder is hit and miss, and I know a lot of people just think it's the cool thing to say that they like the Elder because it's so different. When I was a young lad into Kiss, I couldn't stand this album. As I get older, I appreciate the effort, honestly, of doing something different. Alright, from 1982, we have my UK pressing of Killers. See if there's anything special about it. Nope, UK compilation. There we go. And you have it. So off. Put this back in the thing here. In my bootleg Killers match book. Overpaid for it on eBay, but it was cool. I thought I had to have it. Next up, surprisingly, the only vinyl pressing I have of Creatures of the Night is the 2022, but I mean, they recreated it, obviously. And the tip-on premium jacket. And glows in the dark. See if I can get it to work on here. Next up, Lick It Up. This is my original US Pittman press, lyric inner, good condition too. I couldn't believe it when I got this on eBay for 20 bucks in that condition, but especially a white cover, and it's not, I mean, there's like a little stain there, but that looks like that's from a sticker. That's sticker residue. And then also from 83, my Japanese pressing. It's weird, it's not long enough to cover the front, so I just have to kind of keep it with the OB been in, even though I want that out. The Casablanca Filmworks label, which is weird. But I found out that so does the Animalize. It stops at Animalize, which I only have 1 copy. Don't even have the original inner sleeve. Need to get a new one. The hype sticker and the original inner, obviously. Next up, we're doing this month on Critical Kiss, or this upcoming month, August. This is an original copy, Hopog pressing. We've got the original inner, and it's on the Mercury label. Nothing fancy. And then, surprisingly, my only copy of Crazy Nights, which, another spoiler alert, I love this record. 2014. Nothing special. It's 2014. Next up, Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits. 1 copy of this. Carrollton pressing. Original hype sticker that says 15 songs including 2 brand new tracks. Let's Put the X in Sex, You Make Me Rock Hard, plus a new version of Beth featuring Eric Carr, digitally remixed classics. And it has the original sticker for $7.99 at the record store. This was my big one, UK pressing, Hot in the Shade, including the hit single Hide Your Heart, lyric inner. But this one is worth showing because of the Vertigo label, which is so cool. The spaceship. I need a Vertigo label like that with a record of Ace. That would be sweet. Next up, 2014 Revenge. And this says the sticker, first U.S. vinyl pressing since the 1985 editions. This didn't come out in 85 or before 85. So that's weird. Is everybody's like that? Chime in the comments if yours is like that, if you still have that hype sticker. 2014, I got this used. So no hype sticker, but it is the Gatefold Live 3. Love it. Always loved the Family Tree. This was my first Kiss CD, other than Kiss My Ass. I got Kiss My Ass and Kiss Live at the same time. All because I liked Garth Brooks. And that's on this Mercury label. Also like Revenge. It's just the regular S's. Next up, 96. Do not have You Wanted the Best. And my unplugged is, the plastic wrap is falling off. Or the sleeve. Record protector sleeve. Let me see where this is. Yeah, 2014. This says it's Europe. Who knows? But it does come with a poster, which is pretty cool. I need to get this one hung up. I might hang this one up in here. Looks like a family collage. Alright. And then the unplugged labels. I'm sure you've seen those 1,000 times. I'm not showing anything rare or anything like that. 2014 pressing Carnival Souls. The only pressing of Carnival Souls. The legit pressing, which is kind of weird because like there were other bands that had vinyl coming out in 97, but Carnival of Souls just didn't have anything behind it. 2014 Psycho Circus, also need Greatest Kiss on vinyl along with You Wanted the Best. Yeah, lyric inner sleeve, Psycho Circus label, no big whoop. And then also need Sonic Boom, but I do have, I believe it's the second pressing of Monster. I can't tell if that's, I can't remember. I think it's the second pressing. And this says 180 gram, no filler, no ballad, just full throttle rock and roll, featuring the rock radio hit Hell or Hallelujah. Monster. Spoiler alert. Me. Alright, next up, I need Symphony, I need Millennium, I need Kiss Rocks Vegas, I need something else. I need help. Help me. Where are you at? There it is. 2021 Walmart exclusive Kiss World on the red and yellow splat. And then I'll just show these. Paul Stanley Soul Station on limited edition. You can still get this, I'm pretty sure. But they got me. Lavender. Ace 10,000 volts. Featuring the singles Walking on the Moon, 10,000 volts, Cherry Medicine. Indie retail exclusive, limited edition, blah, color in color, blue and red with silver and black splatter. Includes download card. Mine does not. I don't know why. I got it brand new from the record company. Cool vinyl though. Alright, next up, I got two more. Ace Now Playing. I did all the Fraley's Comet stuff. I gotta get Trouble Walking. I gotta get all that stuff. This is on the Cobalt Blue vinyl. Last but certainly not least is Peter Criss on the silver vinyl. And it came with a download card later on for Hard Rock Knockers. Featuring 10 new original songs. Rockin', rock and roll, For the Money, Creepy Crawlers, bonus track, download card included. It was not. It was sent months later. But the record company did do a good job and get it out. Alright, so before I put all those up, that's it. 30 minutes. It'll be less than that. Cool. What do we want to do next? We want to talk sports, music, movies. Do you want me to go ahead and rank Kiss and be done with Kiss for a while on this channel? And we move on to other stuff. So yeah, what do we want to do? Subscribe, like, comment down below. Tell me what you want my next video to be. And I'll see ya on Critical Kiss soon. Bye.